Hey G Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool here, and here's what this is a purifier, humidifier, a cooling fan that also has the option to detect formaldehyde and also help you guys move as well, which is really awesome. So I believe they do have another version available that only provide you guys the purifier, the humidifier option, and the cooling option, and does not give you guys the option to detect and remove formaldehyde. But this one actually has that option available, which is really nice. I do want to mention that when you guys do purchase this one in particular, they do have it available in two colors. They either have one that has like a gray and a gold color like this, or the white color and this one. But doesn't matter which one you get because both of them are the same thing. Only difference is the color. I end up getting this color because I like this a lot more, and it looks a lot more cooler when you guys do look at it. But just by looking at it right here, you can see how this part right here is really small. It's not like the longer version that is like much longer. I prefer like the longer one because it's a lot more stronger and there's more air that gives you guys better air coverage when you guys use it. But this is actually pretty cool because it's very compact, it's not as big, so it's a little bit easier for you to carry it. But because for this one in particular, it is a humidifier option, it's gonna be a little bit more heavier when you guys add the water in the bottom. But supposedly for the bottom, it's very easy for you to just take it out and add water in and just put it back inside right here. And they mentioned this part right here should allow you guys to put roughly around 1 gallon of water from what I understand. And then this part right here is where it will absorb and suck all like the dust, the pollen, even the formaldehyde option when you guys use that. And all the clean air will come out from the top. And just like any other Dyson air purifier, it does have the option to detect like different stuff like dust and everything on here. It shows you guys the smoke detector and everything on here. This just works like a regular Dyson air purifier fan, but give you guys a lot more stuff. But this is what the packaging looks like when you guys do get it. Let me actually open up and show you guys what's included inside and what the product looks like. Alright, so let's do open up. Once you guys open up, this is what the inside looks like. So right here they do provide the user manual to teach you guys how to use it just as usual. And here we do have the actual product. On this side right here, we do have the remote control, and I believe the cable's inside here, or there's something inside that's kind of heavy. So let's do open it up. Once you guys open it up, you guys can see the cable that's inside right here for us to plug it in to actually activate it. So let's take it out. So once you guys take it out, this is what the cable looks like. So the 2-prong cable here, and then here is where you want to plug it in. And right next to that, they do provide you guys the remote for you guys to use. So I believe the remote on here is very similar to what you guys do get from most of the Dyson air purifiers. You can see this actually looks like on the remote. So it looks like there's the power button, the information button to change the different setting for like the PM level, etc. There's a fan option, the humidifier option. You guys can turn it up and down for both the humidifier option and the wind speed. You guys can change the direction for the fan that comes out either from the front or the back. I believe this one actually has the Oscillating option as well. That's probably what this is for. And then here we do have the timer option, and here's the sleep mode. So we'll try all of that in a second when we do take it out. But what I'm doing right now is to take this out and move the box to one side first. Oh, so as I just took this out, it seems like there's something else over here. So there's a box inside right here. So it looks like they do provide guys this kit inside for descaling. So let's do open it up. There's like 3 of these packages inside for you guys to use to descale the product, maybe for like the water tank. Yeah, so the deep clean cycle that you can use if you guys need to clean it. So I'm assuming you guys can just put this inside to clean it when you guys want to clean the actual water tank inside, according to what they mentioned on here. So very cool. They also provide you guys the option on here as well. And it looks like that's everything else inside. So let's move this to one side and bring that back up here to show you guys what it looks like. All right. So we move the box to one side. We got the cable here. We got the remote control here. Let's take out this bag. So this bag is all needs to wrap up. That way it knows it's brand new. So if you guys do open it up, let's take it out. So once you guys take it out, this is what the product looks like. So it looks like this part right here is probably the filter. Here we do have the fan, and the bottom part right here is the water tank. So what I'm doing right now is to take off all the stickers or the tape that's on the side right here. And that way we can assemble everything together to put in place. All right, so some more on this side here, and then we should be almost done. And there should be some inner parts that you guys have to remove as well, just to let you guys know. If you guys do take this part out, you can see that's what the inside looks like. So they do have this part right here that's for probably for the formaldehyde option, because if you guys buy like the normal air purifier, it does not have this option inside. And this is the part that's inside right here as well. And this is probably for the humidifier option, because normally for the air purifier does not have this option included. So that's what the inside looks like. And then this part right here, we do have the filter that you guys probably want to move this part as well. So this side right here is advanced carbon filter, and the other side is the HEPA filter that you can push right here to take it out. But we'll just leave it as is for now. So there's one here and one right here. And for this part right here, you guys just clip it on when you guys are done. But for right now, we'll leave it open to show you guys a close-up view actually look like in a second. And then for the very bottom part right here, they do have the water tank for you guys to open up. So there's actually a button on both sides right here for you guys to press. And that will release it out. So once you guys take it out, remove the little piece of paper cardboard here, and then this is what the inside looks like. So this part right here should be 1 gallon from what I understand. They do have the brand name there. They do have this foldable handle right here for you guys to carry it when you guys do refill it. And right here, they do provide you guys instruction in terms of how to set it up, how to use a clean cycle, and etc. So it looks like you guys want to mix the descaling kit at first. I show you guys on here to clean it. But I think if it's the first time using it, it should be fine. It takes roughly around 60 minutes to clean it right there. And right here on top, I believe you guys need to open it up. And that's how I have to add the water inside. So once you guys add the water inside, you can close it back up, clip it in, and put it back inside, and it's all set. So I slide this back inside here, clip it in. Once it's in, you guys can put everything else back inside here. But for right now, let's bring the camera closer to show you guys what it looks like from up close here. So this is what it looks like for this part right here, which is, I believe, for the formaldehyde option. Because like I mentioned, if you guys do look at your normal air purifier, it does not have the option available. But this one, it does. And some of the other ones I showed you guys before that has the formaldehyde option to detect it, has this option available. And I'll probably cover in a different video to show you guys what I mean. But right here is what the inside looks like. So if you guys turn around to the back part, we also have one right here in the back as well. So 2 of these air purifier in both the front and the back. And then this part right here is where you guys do plug in cable to charge it or activate the product. And then this part right here in the back of the actual product is showing you guys what it will detect and help you guys remove. So NO2, I think VOC, formaldehyde option, and etc. So I believe this part right here is where it sends the chemical or stuff that's in the air and they help you guys remove it when you guys do that, which is pretty cool. And we guys turn it back to the front. Right here is the screen that will turn on when you guys use it. Here's the power button, and then here's the other button, probably for the reset button for the filter or something. And as usual, it does have the air multiplier technology. And this part right here should open up when you guys use the product as the air purifier, cooler, and humidifier option. So now let's put everything back together and we'll add the water inside to show you guys how to set it up and what it looks like. So first thing, put this back inside here. Make sure to put it in correctly, otherwise it will not fit. Close it up. Take this part out and put it on. I don't think it matters which side you put it on, but this one I'll put it in the back for now. And now let's do the same thing for this side, and put it on. So same thing for this one, just clip it in. And once you guys clip it in, this is what the final part looks like. So what I'm doing right now is to take this out and add some water inside here first, and we'll give it a try and see how it does work. All right, so I just added some water inside, and I totally forgot to mention on here, but they do have a max line right here to let you guys know. Don't fill above this line here, and you should be fine. And I love how the bottom part right here, they do have the wheel for you guys to move it. So that way, when you guys put it inside, it just rolls in very easily. But once you guys put the water inside, close it back up. And just bring this in and just roll it in. So just go like this, and just roll it in very easily. And once you guys got it all set up, now you can turn it on and give it a try. So you guys can use the remote control to turn it on, or you can press right here. Let me actually bring the camera closer to show you guys what it looks like from up close when we do use it. So right here is the bottom, here is the middle section here, and then here is the top. So if you guys do use the remote to turn it on, it does turn on. And notice how the top part right here, it turns. So if I turn it off, that's a really cool design, how this part right here turns. So that way, the whole entire product itself, it doesn't have to turn, it's just this part right here on top turns. So if you guys try again, you guys can see how it turns out. And I believe if you guys turn on the oscillating option on here, that part right there should move, from what I understand. You can see how it starts moving. So it's definitely a very cool technology for what you guys get on here, and also the speed that comes out, or the power of the wind that comes out is actually really powerful. Like even when I'm standing from this far away, I can feel it already. And it's not like a very subtle wind that comes out. It's actually very powerful. So feel free to change it 45 degrees, 90 degrees, or 90 degrees in both directions. And notice how when you guys turn it on, this part right here will show you guys a chart of how the air quality is and slowly going up. And the reason for that is because the actual product is a brand new product, so it has to clean up the filters and it's brand new. Similar to when you guys use a brand new shower filter for your shower head, it has to filter out the black stuff out. So same thing in this situation. And notice how I turn on the auto mode option on here for the air purifier fan option. So having this option is really cool, so that way when it does detect smoke or dust in the air, it'll bring up the speed on here automatically. If you guys press on I, it'll show you guys different options available, like the AQ, PM, allergies, HCHO, VOC, NO2. Show you guys the room temperature, which is around 67 degrees at the moment. Show you the humidity, which is 57, but it'll probably be even more humid later on when you guys use the product. Show you guys how to take out these different sections on here and how the filter life is on here as well. So everything on here, it tells you guys the stats that you need. If you guys turn silent mode, that's silent mode. Notice how screen turns off or kind of dims down. And let's turn it off. If you guys use timer option, there's 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, and timer off. And like I mentioned, if you guys do press on the other button here to change the direction, instead of having wind coming in the front, it'll come out from the back. Just press that, and that will change the speed on here to the back. And then that way you guys won't feel the wind anymore. Notice how it closed the front part here, but we change it back to the front. You can see right here, I'll show you guys change it to the front. And now you can see how it comes back out. So definitely very cool technology for what you guys do get. I think this is actually a lot cooler than what you guys get normally for other air purifier fans in general from this brand or other brands. But in terms of the speed on here, you guys can bring it down. 1 is the lowest. And 10 is the highest. And you guys can hear how powerful level 10 is. But when you guys compare the noise of what you guys get on this one compared to normal fans, it's not that bad. Usually for other fans, it's even louder when you guys turn on max speed. But considering how powerful Dyson products are, it's pretty normal for it to be slightly loud. Because if it's not loud, then that means the fan itself is not powerful. So I'll bring it back to auto for now. And if you guys want to turn on the mist option or the humidifier option, just press these buttons here. So that's on auto. So feel free to bring it up or bring it down. And see how I allow you guys to bring the different levels on here when you guys use that. So 10 is the max on here and also the water level that comes out. So pretty much when you guys use this setting on here, it has the auto mode on here to help you guys humidify the air, but give you guys the water that comes out. You probably can't see in the video, but you guys can feel it over time when you guys use this, and it does have the auto mode on here. If you guys want to change it on here, feel free to do so. You guys can change it from 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, or 70%. And from what I understand is that once it reaches to a certain level on here when you guys use it, so maybe if like your humidity at the moment is like 48%, but you guys want to be a little bit more humid, they will bring up to 70% of humidity. And when you guys do put your hand right here, you guys can kind of feel the humidity start to come out already. You probably can't see in the video, but I can feel it with my hand when I do put it on there. So that's pretty cool. That way you can keep your room cool, but also clean air, and also have the option to keep it moist as well. That way it's not too dry in your room. And the whole reason why I got one of these is because every morning when I do wake up, I always wake up with a dry throat. So having one of these is actually very nice and very helpful to help avoid that from happening as often. So that's pretty much how I use everything on here in terms of the different button controls on here, and also the remote. I'm not exactly sure if this product has like the app control when you guys use it, but we'll give it a try in a second. For now, what I want to do is to show you guys where to put the remote. So as usual for any kind of like Dyson fan, you guys do have the option to put it on top, because it does have a magnetic part right here to hold in place, just like that, which is pretty cool. So now I'm going to try to see if it has the app option on here when you guys use it or not. All right, so for this device, it actually does have it on the app. And see right here how I found the app or found the product on here. So it's connected on here, tell you guys to connect it. So press the button, and now it's pairing the device. So it asks you guys to connect it onto Wi-Fi in a second. All right, so I just insert the password for my Wi-Fi on here, and now it's connecting. So it'll probably take a few seconds, a few minutes to connect it. So I'm gonna let this finish connecting first. All right, so I just insert my password on here, and now it's connecting. So it'll probably take a few minutes to connect it. So I'm gonna finish connecting on here first. All right, so we got connected, and it tell you guys how it's connected on Alexa as well. So as you guys where the room is, so you guys want to select the correct room for the name that you guys want to use, because that is what you guys will use later on to tell it to turn it on and turn it off. So I'll just call it sitting room for now, just for this test. And it will ask you guys or when you guys purchased it. So insert the date that you guys purchased on here for the warranty and etc. All right. So once you guys got all connected, this is what the app looks like. So very similar to what you guys do get for most Dyson product. You guys can control it on here, which is the power button, the fan option, the humidity on here when you guys use it. Feel free to increase and lower based on your own preference. There's also remote control on here for you guys to use. And this is everything that's on here. So airflow direction, oscillating option, auto purifying option, auto humidity option, airflow, humidity control, timer option, night mode, etc. So pretty much everything that you guys get on your normal Dyson product, they should have it on here as well. and it show you guys the air quality on here when you guys use it, which right now is good. So that's pretty much everything that's on here. And like I mentioned, if you guys do connect this onto the app, it should have voice control. So let's try to turn it on and try to turn it off and see how it works and when it should work when we do use it. All right. So if you guys do give it a try, Alexa, turn off sitting room. Alexa, turn on sitting room. All right. So see how it does work, and also show you guys on here on the app as well. So usually on the app, there might be a slight delay for it to show the result on here if you see, but it does work. So very cool to have the app control, voice control, and even the remote control and the manual control on here for the press to turn it on. And if you guys to press the other button here, like I mentioned, that is for the filter indicator light to let you guys know whether or not you guys need to change the filter or not. And that's pretty much everything that's on the product. One right now is test out the smoke detector option on here by creating some smoke on the candle that I'll use here and see how it does work and when it actually works. So I got my candle here. So what I want to do is to turn on the auto mode on here for both of them and let it do its own thing to really work. So when we do turn on auto mode on here, it doesn't hear how loud it is when you guys use it. And when you guys turn on level 1, it is very quiet. But I think because right now it's still a relatively new product on here for the filter that's brand new, it probably still be really loud when you guys turn on the auto mode option if it doesn't hear. But now let's give it a try and see how it does work for the smoke detector option on here when you guys use it. So as right now, this is a line before we add the smoke on. If you guys create some smoke on here, let's see what happens. Oh, so actually I didn't realize this, but the reason why it's so loud for the fan option because we do have the air purifier option and the humidifier option on. If you see how once I turn it off, you guys in here is not as loud, but you guys can detect the smoke on here when we do use it. But if you guys make some more smoke, you guys see how it absorbs the smoke in. So you might have to take a little bit of time to actually detect the smoke on here. But let's make some more smoke in the meantime to really test it out. So far so good. It does spike up a little bit, but just go back down. Let's try to create some more smoke and see what happens. Or actually, I think we're good. It's starting to detect it now. So maybe because the smoke went this direction when we used it, it didn't get absorbed inside, so I couldn't detect it, but now it does. And you guys can hear how much louder it does get when you guys use it. If you guys do make more smoke on here, it'll probably get even louder. And see how all the smoke is being absorbed inside to use it, but it slowly go back down afterward. And now spiking back up again. But notice how when it spikes up, it starts to going back down already because of the detector that's on here and also how powerful Dyson products are for air purifiers. And the fact that this one is an air purifier, a cooling fan option, and also a humidifier option, it makes it so much cooler when you guys use it. And sometimes when it has so much stuff on here, it does take some time to like help you guys clean the air. Because normally when you guys only get something that's just an air purifier that's mainly focused on air purifier, those work a lot better. In Zao right now, it goes up and down because probably some of the smoke is in the air and it took some time to detect it. So the product definitely does work when you guys use it, but just by looking at this test, it's not as powerful when you guys use it because multifunctional design on here. If I would compare this to another one that I have from the Dyson brand when you guys use it, that one actually works a lot better when you guys use it because it really does focus on cleaning the air quality first. But this one has the humidifier option, the smoke option, and also the fan option, so keep that in mind. You can see how the air quality is slowly going back up, or the numbers going back up, not the air quality going up. So the product definitely does work, but there's a slight delay when you guys use it because of the probably suction power on here. It takes some time to suck everything up because of some of the smoke came from this way when you guys do test it out. So right now it's at 72, and if you guys just wait, or just wait it out, it will go back down. And even show you guys on here in the app as well, which is pretty cool. So the air quality right now is very poor. And if you guys turn back on the humidifier option, it'll also show you guys here as well. So both of them is on auto mode for the fan option and the humidifier option. So really cool for what you guys do get, but definitely not as powerful compared to some of the other air purifiers that I show you from the Dyson brand, which I'll probably cover in a different video. All right. So now that we test out everything on here in terms of what you guys do get for the humidifier option, the air purifier option, and the cooling option when you guys use them, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it if you guys in the market looking for a high quality 3-in-1 option or more than 3-in-1 option. We actually give you guys the air purifier option, a fan option that gives you guys the oscillating option as well, and the humidifier option on here, so that way you guys don't have to buy 3 different things. All you guys will need one thing on here, and also give you guys a lot more functionality that I mentioned on here, like the app control, voice control, remote control, and also help you guys detect like smoke, dust, formaldehyde, and etc. If you guys want all of that and so much more, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, that obviously don't buy one and save it on something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys, so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.